Okay, project settings in a project. So log in to your account and open a project that you own or that you manage. And you'll see that there's a gear wheel at the top left here, blue gear wheel settings. So it's as simple as clicking that and you enter kind of an area where you can control some of your project settings. So it's pretty simple. First off in here, there's a drop down, so you can jump to any project you have. I only have one project going under this user account right now, but if you have 10, you can just jump to the settings for each one within here. And then there's a dashboard here that gives you some information, who owns the project, manager, if you have any managers, the address, some pin information, some stats on some people, and this area will constantly be growing, and the dashboard will be getting better and better for users as we build this software out more. But for the time being, it's got a bit of information there. If you want to edit your project settings, like your name and location and stuff like that, you can press the pencil key here, or you can just tap project settings. It basically brings you to the same area. So you'll notice here, over here to the left now, you're in project settings. So either or is fine, and here you can edit the name, the address, you can edit the image if you'd like. Pretty basic stuff in there. Now let's move to your photo module settings. So this is where you enable or disallow sharing of your photo inspections, the orange camera icons and all the photos that are attached to those icons. So it's as simple as toggling someone if you want this to be enabled for them. And the second you enable photo sharing for an individual, they will receive a notification on their phone stating that photo sharing has been enabled, and a brief description of what it is and for how they use it, because basically they're going to be seeing that orange camera icon now. You can select all if you want your whole team to have access, but just be cognizant of the fact that if you have select all chosen, any future person you invite to your project will also be enabled. So select all is just that. It means everyone in your project and everyone that's going to be in your project. So you can change these settings whenever you'd like, but just know that everyone gets notified when they're enabled or revoked from these permissions or these photo sharing rights. And user settings. User settings is where you manage and see everyone in your project. So it's a quick reference. You can see names, email addresses, their title. So right now there are essentially 3 titles. There's project members, which are people who have accepted invites from you. There's guests, which are essentially email users and have not accepted an invite but have been sent information and have pins. And then there's managers, and these are people who you've enabled, given manager roles to. So this is coming soon here, so you'll be able to quick invite people, guest users, if you'd like. Right now, this is not implemented, but if you want to get around this, it's quite simple. You just invite this email address in your portal, and as soon as they create an account with this email address, you'll notice that their title just changes from guest to a project member, and they will be a project member. And same thing for remove. This option will be implemented probably by the time this video is posted. But remove is just that. If you want to remove someone, you click this, and you'll get a prompt telling you that any pins that this individual has are going to be automatically reassigned to you or the owner. And so if there are 10 pins, say, lying around for this person, they'll just be automatically transferred to you, and then you can do what you want with them. They will, however, stay in your project with a removed title, just so you can kind of still access the stuff that they had, and they'll just show up as someone who's been removed, and they will be notified too that they've been removed from the project. And the edit button here simply gives you a couple options. It allows you to revoke or turn on manager rights. And I suggest just reading this here. It lets you know basically that managers can do pretty much everything an owner can do except delete a project. So read the disclaimer there, and this also allows you to hide or turn people's visibility on in this area here. And when you do make someone a manager, they do get a notification stating that they've been given manager rights and a little bit of a rundown there. So, and the same thing as if you revoke their rights, they also get a notification stating that you've revoked their rights. And that's about it for user setting, or sorry, for project settings at this time. And like I said, this section will be constantly evolving as Buildster evolves.